All right. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Alrighty, we're up and live, baby. Hopefully, it all sounds good and everything's fine. I tried to put on some good tracks. But you're ranking every single Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track in what I think is chronological order. From like first Mushroom Cup to the ending, which is the Spine Cup. It might be a bit of a longer stream, might be a bit of a shorter stream. I don't know. It depends how quick I get through some of these tracks. Hey Toad, how you doing? And also, I figured out how to put on the music, so like I can put on songs now that are not just like copyright free stuff. We're working it out, baby. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm down and ready for this. I've been like this has been like a thing I've been planning on doing for a while now. And if I set everything up right, the VOD should not have any music in it, so it'll be perfect for the video I want to do. Because that's right, this stream is basically a recording session for me, so I can get my Mario Kart video out. Just going from my girl's house and grab some Sonic. Yo, Sonic the Hedgehog? But nice, dude. Hey, let's go. From my girl's house. Female. But yeah, I'm so down to fucking rank all these tracks. As y'all know, I'm a Mario Kart man. Actually, hold up. There we go. Female. Who? What? You hang out with those? Oh man. That's insane. But I'm just glad I can finally run this up. They're real? They're real? Oh my god! Thought they were a myth. It turns out they are, and you discovered it. Oh my god. But yeah, I guess I'll show you the tier list thingy. Boop. Now, there's like no chat on this one, so I'll just read chat from where it is, but like move my ass over here. And we got all the tracks. I'm not gonna trick myself when we do it, but we have all the tracks right here. All 96 tracks in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. From the best of the best to the worst of the worst. I'm not a cat and I'm not stinky. How you doing, Hunzo? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good time zone. How you doing? We're going to be ranking all these soon. And I'll shrink when we actually do. I got to move me again. Get back over there. Get back over there. It's only 10 here, so I got plenty of time. Hey, let's go. Lots of time. Yeah, we'll start in about like 2 minutes or so. Are you a dog? I am a fox, sir. Or, excuse me, kitsune. My ears are small. I'm worried about that, okay? When I grow, what does the fox say? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. What the fuck? What the fucks? What the fox? It says nothing. Nothing. God damn it. It says I can win Poke Rogue. Oh, I mean, that's a lie, because I have. And there's proof. I can win Poke Rogue. That's what the fox says. Oh, dang, you did? Oh, yeah, how you doing, Game Knitter? Vega did not see it. Oh, Vega took the wrong time to shower. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Mansland went to shower as soon as I saw victory. He's like, I can't see this. He can't see me win, apparently. The wear cleaner. Wear cleaner, eh? I'll have to check that out. Eventually. Put it in the Discord so I remember it. I'm also part bird, so I have a bird brain. Chink. Yo, imagine I just leave these on. If I got no proof and ain't real. Oh, wow. So he's the decider? Is he really the decider? God damn it. I'll do it again later. Right now, I'm going to relish in my peace. I've worked hard for my break from Pokerogue. Alrighty. Now that we're at the 10-minute mark, we've got the 10-minute of talking in. How about... Yes, our Yorkers, that's it. Yes, sir. The Elden Ring Master, apparently. He's gonna relish in his... What? I'm sorry? Relish in my what? What did you thought you heard? We're gonna snooze this ad. What? Excuse me? Excuse me. I don't know where P came from, but god damn it. I love Flare. It's such a good song. All right. Let's move my ass down here. And Wings, I know I love you, Wings, but you gotta go. You gotta go. I'll use you again in the next 10 years at some point. Golden Shower! No, you don't bring up that. Pippinger. Man's too cultured. Too much culture in this guy. What's this? A Mario Kart 8. Deluxe tier list. Ah! You know what? I guess I could put chat in the bottom corner, I think. I'll let you guys on the screen. Browser source. Chat. Oh my god, you guys are huge. Get over here. Get down there. Let one of you shine. Remember, we'll see where I put Rainbow Road, guys. We're doing this in chronological order. And we're going to see what happens. I'm ready to rank them all. And in today's tier list, the great Mario Kart tier list from Shinky, I'm going to rank from the best of the best, from the worst of the worst, in my opinion. Of course. Yes. In my opinion, we'll see what it is. Is it good? Is it bad? Honestly, you'll have to find out. Only time anyone has told me I'm huge. You're huge. I'm huge. I'm small. But anyways, we have all 96 tracks right here. From Mario Kart Stadium to Wii Rainbow Road, baby. Let's fucking go. I'm ready. It's only a bit one I know. So yeah, we're going from order from like more. From what it looks like anyway. It seems like it's Mario Cup, like a Mushroom Cup, to the Spiny Cup from the DLC pass. Is this from the Wii version? It's from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's a lot of because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe got DLC and they got the Wii Rainbow Road and stuff. So there's tour tracks, there's a lot of the stuff. And Toonzo's asking the right questions here. Do you want to be huge or not? That's the question. But anyways, I think since it's going to be a long one anyway, we just get started. So, the first one, Mario Kart Stadium. Hydrate. I'm not putting it there, by the way. Well, I'll put this on the left side. All right, Mario Kart Stadium. We have. Honestly, Mario Kart Stadium is a good opener track. I don't mind where it is. Next stream, Shinky ranks every Mario Kart map. Every Mario Kart map. That'd be crazy. Stadium is a cult of classic. Yeah, it is a classic. And for that reason, it's a good start to the game. It introduces gravity mechanics. It does everything you need it to do to be, when you're a starter. So, I'll put it in good. Yeah, honestly, it isn't really good. It's like, it's just there, It's Mario Kart Stadium. Drinking rates the type of rodents. Oh, and the rodents? Yo, rats are S tier, dude. Now, next up, baby, we got Water Park. W take. Yeah, the rats. Rats. Where are the rats? Are you gonna rank carts next? I could. That could be a future video. Water Park. Water Park is mediocre, man. I don't like Water Park. And again, all these are rated by what I like and personally, in my opinion. So, like, how it feels for me to drive on. It's not, like, definitive. Like, I'm saying, oh, you're wrong if you think this is better than mediocre or it's better than Mario Kart Stadium. Water Park, I'm never excited to play Water Park. In fact, I'm more or less just like, yo, every time I get this track, it's a pain. I only play this track to get to Thwomp Ruins. So, yeah, it's nothing really interesting about it. You just go underwater, and I hate underwater sections, honestly. I've never liked them. You go too slow. And we'll save you guys from the ads one more time. Okay, Sweet Canyon. Like, Sweet Canyon, honestly, has a good theme. Has a cool little donut shortcut, baby. So I think we're going to put it in good. The only reason I like it because it has a split path. And we also get the donut. The big donut shortcut at the end. The big nut, if you will. It's honestly not bad of a track. People don't like it because it's like, well, it's sometimes... It can be sometimes boring, but if you got the nut, baby, you can go through the nut. Nut. Should I go to A because nut? Yes, sir. Oh, wait, you know what? Yeah. A because donut. It's a really great track. Honestly, I can't put it there because it's a fun track to play on. I'm never going to not dislike this track. I can imagine streaming playing. Yeah, I would be terrified of Resident Evil. Honestly, though. What else do I have to say about this track? Honestly, the setting's cool. I love the candy setting. Nice. It's a fun time. Thwomp Ruins. It's an S tier for me, baby. This is honestly, I think this is the hot take. I don't know what it is, why people don't like this track that much. But I just love the Thwomp Ruins. Like, it has, like, that cool little wheel thing that reveals a third middle section where you can glider over. And it also has, like, it has cool shortcuts. Like, it has the middle glider section. And you also get, at the end, there's, like, a split path. Like, a little divot in the, in the road. The, like, a little other outer section where you can hop onto. It can be tricky and you can lose and fall, but it honestly, it's worth it if you can get on it with like a mushroom and stuff. And I just love the theme, the music, the theme, quality, because you get crushed. Ha! Me getting crushed in Mario Kart? I don't see that happening that much. Stop glazing the track. It's a good track. I love Thwomp Ruins, but also I will not lie. Me being good at Thwomp Ruins is also up there. I'm just good at the track. That's also why it's up there. I really, that's yeah. Next up, we got Mario Circuit. It's cool, I guess, but yeah, sure. I'll move it to good. See, this one's tough because it's kind of cool, like the gravity track layout. It can be cool sometimes, but at the same time, right? I'm never excited to play Mario Circuit. Again, I play Mario Circuit to play Toad Harbor. Mario Snore Kit, right? Oh my god. Honestly, so you know what? It's going to Water Park. It's better than Water Park, but it's not at Mario Kart Circuit's level. I don't like it because you get to ride on an 8. Yeah, honestly, that's why I like it too. But most of the time, I'm never excited to play it. Like, there's this cool glider section at the end where you go through, like, towers of Goombas. That's kind of cool. Actually, no, yeah. Honestly, the Tower of Goombas kind of makes it kind of cool. So on it, I'll do that. I'll put it in a C tier or B tier. And baby, we go to the race. We got enough. You can recreate 9/11. Oh. Yo, that's crazy, man. Obviously, that's insane. Why you would say that? Honestly, dude. Goomba lives matter. No, they don't. You stomp on them. You kill them. They don't matter. Next up, though, we have my arguably favorite track in the game, and I'm going to preface this right now. It's because I'm good at this map on a competitive level. When I went into my Mario Kart tournament back in university, I legit only chose this track every time I had the opportunity to pick it. I only chose this track to play so I can make it past the rounds. And I'm just better at that track. Toad Harbor, baby. And Toad, you might like this one because it's Toad Harbor. You might like this track. No, honestly, I love like the coziness of the town. Like driving through a town in a harbor with a bunch of toads just like in there, vibing, living their lives. And like the little boat jump. That's honestly kind of cool too. I always take the boat jump. Sometimes it can be like a really tricky trick, but honestly, it's not the best. I mean, no, it is the best. I just love Toad Harbor, man. Reminds me of it does kind of like, you know, you're going through towns, you're going through like the whole area with the toads, and you go through like a farmer's market. Kind of. You drive through a fucking farmer's market. We love toads. Yes, we do. And then we go to D. I hate Twisted Mansion. Oh, but actually, wait, before we go to Twisted Mansion, I do want to say one more thing about Toad Harbor. Toad Harbor, the music slaps. There we go. But now we go to Twisted Mansion. I hate this one. One, it has an underwater section, which you're gonna notice a theme. Underwater sections get me down. I hate them. So fuck that. Also, I don't want to listen to grunge. Give me a second. Fuck that. Okay. Twisted Mansion. And there's like the hammer guys. Boom. I want fudge, dude. Yo, send me that fudge. Like the hammer things at the end when I run into them is so annoying. And those tight turns underwater, it's not fun. And even the glider section is kind of mid before the Hammer Bros in the hammer section at the end near the goal line. Plus, I said everything I had to say. I guess this track's only redeeming feature is that it has a cool mushroom shortcut at the start. That's it. Now, we have another good track. It's not quite S tier for me. Or maybe if you're close enough to Michigan's over pins, yeah, maybe I could. I have another take. I love more complicated tracks with a lot of turns. I mean, they're cool. All right. I don't mind them. I guess more or less, it's the underwater for me, which I have a hot take coming up soon. Which is about to happen if you can catch my drift. I have another hot take coming. But underwater tracks, I hate them. I just don't like water physics that much. So when it's just that water section. Fuck you. Why? Do you like underwater stuff? But anyways, onto the current track, which is Shy Guy Falls. Shy Guy Falls is a really cool track. One, you can see like there's like a cool waterfall section where you get to race up the rapids with a whole bunch of boost panels, and that shit, I love. It's so exhilarating, so fun, and you know if you get hit with an item in that area, it's very well possible, and it's happened to me many a times where you just fall back to the waterfall, like to the back of the waterfall, and you're fucked. You're gonna get to like 8th to 12th place at least. So it adds a notch of adrenaline, of fear when you're going up that waterfall. It's like, please don't hit me. Please, I'm begging you here. Just let me off the waterfall, they ain't gonna hit me. And then also, of course, you can see the waterfall at the end of the track when you're going to the finish line. And the music slaps. But anyways, it's a really good track, but I cannot put it with Thwomp Ruins and Toad Harbor. It's not that good. And now, we get to Sunshine Airport. I'll put it down because there's not a lot to see. There's the cool waterfall part where you can see the waterfall. You get like a cool little, near the end where you get the cool little skip the corner shortcut. You get like the glide into like a top area, like shortcut too. It's a exhilarating track, in my opinion. What would you rate Beavers on a rodent tier? As a Canadian, they would be A tier. Anyways, Sunshine Airport. Sunshine Airport. Man, honestly, this is a track where I have no idea where I'd put it. Because it's a fun map. But it isn't the best. Like, it's just an airport. Like, when you play this map, it's like, yo, we're just at a fucking airport. Like, we're barely even inside the airport. Like, honestly, we're inside the plane more than the airport. I hate it too. It's such a pain to get it right. And then if you fall down, like, below the plane, you can, like, hit the wheels, and it pisses me off sometimes. When I'm playing drunk Mario Kart, that shit hurts me the most. But Sunshine Airport, yeah, it's really gonna go to good. It's above Mario Circuit, but not above Mario Kart Stadium for me. Like, it's just an airport. That's really all I can say. The music's kind of mid. The track is mid. I guess the only really redeeming part is the glider section at the end, where we're like riding with a plane, like we're going against a plane. Like, that's like it. That's the only cool set piece that we have here. So mid track. Next up. Here we go, guys. Dolphin Shoals. Here's my hot take time. We're putting it with Water Park! Yes! Dolphin Shoals is with Water Park. It's not worse than Water Park. It's better than Water Park. But it's there. Why? It's the one with the giant fish. Like, you know the eel? Where you trick on an eel and go into like the really cool music session. I can praise this map a bit. I'll say water is bad. That's basically my motto. Water equals bad. Water equals bad. Fuck water. Well, I'm a fire spirit, all right? I don't like water. But no. Uh, Honestly, though, Dolphin Shoals, I can recognize it's in the right track. The music slaps, and with Pepsi, fuck Pepsi. Yo, soda tier list later. But anyways, I'll get back on topic. Dolphin Shoals has legit, like, it's cool in the parts that are not underwater. That, like, once you put me in the water, that's it. I am done. I'm like, get me outside the water, please. I'm drowning. So, like, when you go inside the water after the big eel section, which is kind of cool, I like that part, then the music drops. That shit hits different, and I believe it's fun. But that's the only part of the track I like. The rest of it, ass cheeks. Get it out of here. And a lot of haters in the chat for Pepsi. He hydrates with syrup. Yeah. But Dolphin Shoals, fuck that. Hydrates with syrup. No, I wish I did though. If I did, I would be in the grave already. I wouldn't be here to rank these tracks if I did that. Because I would have died from heart failure. Yeah, it really does. I rarely have, like, pancakes or waffles, so, like, I barely have syrup. I only put syrup on, like, French toast, waffles, and pancakes. What would you do without me? Right, guys? Even though I barely stream that much. Anyways, let's get back to the video. At least I can know when to cut. Okay. But is there syrup without sugar? I think there is. Just like there's pop without sugar, there is probably syrup without sugar. Yeah, I guess you could get it, but, like, I barely have syrup. So when I have syrup, I'm making sure it's good, all right? And when I have pancakes and stuff, it's usually at a restaurant. That's usually when I have it. So I don't get to choose what syrup I have. Anyways, syrup tier list later. And everything tier list. Yeah, you had 0 sugar syrup. That's crazy. Da, da, Zambu. All right, Electrodome. Electrodome is a track that I love and hate, and I'll put it in good. Actually, no. No. I'll put it in great. Above Sweet Cannon. I like Electrodome. The music is just so good, and the dual. You might notice this has, like, a theme. I kind of like it when there's, like, dual tracks. Like, there's, like, 2 pathways. And I really enjoy it. The dancing piranha plants, the bop music. The kind of, like, when you go at the last bit of the last glider section near the ending where it goes dun to dun to dun. Like, that part's kind of sick. I love how the whole track works around the music. That is why I like Electrodome. And I'm pretty sure I'm not alone here on this fact. And oh my god, there's still so many tracks left. This is gonna take a long time, boys. Okay. Alright. Mount Wario. Mount Wario is the first track on this list. Fast forward, please. I wish. I mean, in the YouTube video I make on this, it's going to be a lot more cut. So it's definitely going to be a little shorter. But anyways, Mount Wario is a track that is the first 3-section track on this list. 5 YouTube video? Yeah. My 5th video? I barely have any videos on my channel, but... Or a 5-part YouTube video. 5 minute. Yo, imagine. That would be like, oh, this track, this track, this track. No, not even any reasons for why I'm putting it in the places. A speed run, if you will. Okay, I'm gonna restart that real quick. Restart for the video. Okay, next up, we have Mount Wario. Mount Wario is the first 3-section track we have in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, at least from what I've seen in this list. I'm hoping it's chronological order. It seems like it is. And it's one of the best. Everyone in the community, from all the tier lists I've watched, love this track. This track. And me personally, it's an A tier. It's the top of A tier. Ain't a bad place to put it. A lot of people put it in S tier. For me personally, I can't do that. Like, it's very close. But, like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the tree section. And you can say skill issue, sure. But I'm good at this track. Like, in the video, I'll have footage playing of me. Like, you'll see it right here. Me doing the tree section. I'm not that bad at the tree section. But it's just kind of annoying, to be honest. But the rest of the track's kind of nice. There's a cool shortcut. Skill issue cope. Okay, all right. All right, Vega. But no, I have a good skill. I can do it. I can do it. I'm good at this track. And it still is A tier, which is good. But not the best. It cannot beat Toad Hollow and Thwomp Wins, okay? But how you doing, Vega? Hope you're doing well. Oh boy, I'm happy to do this tier list, but it's going to take a long time. Thwarted by a tree is as a Canadian. Yes, I know the irony. The dang trees. The fucking trees, man. God damn it. God fucking damn it, the fucking trees. Okay, anyways. Here's another track that I find very cool. And I love going on a ship. And it's a really fun track. It's called Cloud Top Cruise. Cloud Top Cruise is a track that I really love. I just love when you can just drive on the ship, cross the clouds with the leaves at the end. And you can, it's very difficult sometimes with the turns. And it's just like, it's not that good, you know? I mean, it's really good. I don't know why I'm saying it's not that good. It's very hard. I'm going to do that again. Hold on a second. I'm going to redo that. Give me a second. I'm going to redo that. Anyways, so Vega, Shinkyo do Pokero again. Okay. All right. I just got home from workout. Hey, vibin', let's go. Let's go. Okay. Cloud Top Cruise, I gotta redo that. That was shitty. I'm just taking you guys along for the recording sesh. That's basically what's happening right now. In between tracks, I just talk to y'all. But yeah, nice you got back. This vibe. Man, but yeah, Poke Rogue again. Yo, 1v1 me and Poke Rogue. No, I'm gonna do it again. But okay. Cloud Top Cruise. A really nice track with inside the clouds. You're driving right in the sky with leaves, with a fucking boat. And it's honestly a fun track, and I will put it in S tier personally because of the boat. Do I like boats? Maybe. I just love the really good like turns and tight turns on the ship and the cannon and the lightning section where you have to dodge lightning and on the boost tracks and you go inside a actual thundercloud. Like, it's honestly really good. I love that. I love this track a lot. It's really good theming wise and it's really fun to race on. So it goes next here. Above Mount Wario. Yeah, I said it. There we go. Jordan beat me. I would simply stall you forever. Stall me forever? That's crazy. You can't stall me forever. Jordan beat your ass. I think it's debatable. It's debatable. If I lock in, no one can stop me. I'm the Pokemon master, baby. I'm just bad on stream. Okay, now we got another fucking desert. We got our first desert track, actually. Oh, and I actually hate this one. That's crazy. All right. I actually fucking hate this track. Paid actor on stream. Yeah, I'm throwing for stream, chat. Yeah, I can't prove it, but yo, take my word for it. I'm the master. Trust. I'll give you all my achievements right now. I just want to show it to you. He's like, yeah, I'm like Saitama, actually. One Pokemon, all right. Master at throwing hard. I throw all the time. I don't know what it is. It's all for stream, guys, I swear. But okay. All right. Bone Dry Dunes is a track that, honestly, I hate a lot. It's going worse to the worst. Honestly, the first worst of the worst track on this list. I know it's kind of harsh, but every time I play this stupid track, it's never a fun time. Like, the vibes are kind of off, and I kind of suck at this track. I'm not gonna lie. And maybe because I'm bad at it, but I don't like it at all. I don't like the split turn section on this one. I know it's kind of contradictory to what I said before, where I like to have dual track layouts, like with 2 paths. But this one, I have a hard time choosing which one I want to go on, and sometimes I don't pick right away and I crash. And sometimes I fall into the sand. And honestly, besides a couple exceptions, I do not like desert tracks. So usually, desert tracks go near the bottom and hydrate. Thanks, Riza. So fuck the desert tracks, man. All right. I'll just go right into it because we have a lot of tracks to get to. Bowser's Castle. Next up. Hi, hello. Hello there. Bowser's Castle is... It's a track that is a really good one. But honestly, isn't my favorite Bowser's Castle of all time. Like, it has a really cool section. It's a really cool turn. You go into, like, the castle with, like, the bouncy waves, I think. If I'm remembering this right. It honestly, though, isn't my favorite. And there's nothing bad about it. But there's nothing great about it either. It's a mid down the road track. I'm going to put it in A tier or B tier, and at the top of B tier, and that's where it stays. It's not that good. How's it going? It's going great. I'm ranking all these tracks, and hopefully I can make this a video later. I'm trying to get that out. I had to search it up. That one is goddamn. Really, you like that one? No way, you like Bone Dry Dunes? Nah, dude, it sucks. Yo, I gotta feel, I can't wait for this video to be released. It'll be so funny. But how you doing? Hopefully you're doing well, Riza. I'm doing great. Rainbow Road? Oh, wait, no. Lurk work. Okay. Have fun lurking. Okay, next up. Mariokart 8 Rainbow Road, aka Space Station Rainbow Road. It's honestly more of a space station track than anything else because it just doesn't give Mario Rainbow Road vibes to me. But at the same time, it's grown on me throughout the years as I've played it. And I like a couple of the turns. Some of the turns are hard to do. And I feel it's an A-tier track. and it's right below Mount Wario, in my opinion. It's because the tight turns, the ending section with the boost panels can be fun. It's a really fun track to play drunk. Because it's hard, it's kind of hard to play drunk. So I honestly love that kind of stuff. As you can tell, I love drunk Mario Kart. But regardless, it is a really fun track. The music's alright, solid, but definitely isn't up there with the Rainbow Roads of the past. Boom. Next up. Oh, let's take, Rizal, I'll probably be here for a bit. We're almost already an hour in, and welp, look how many tracks we got left. Oh, no, man. So many tracks. Oh, shit. All right. Hey, now it's time to go to the farms of Moo Meadows. Oh my God, do you guys like cows? Cause not me. This track is, it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, I'll put it at the bottom. It can go right here. It can go right in front of Mario Circuit. Fuck the Moo track. It's a classic track. I will not lie. It's a really good track from the good old days back on the Wii. But I don't know if I like the Mario 8 Deluxe version. I like the classic. As I recently got a Wii again, and I played Mario Kart Wii on the Wii. And I played Moo Meadows, and I was like, this is better on the Wii. That's just how it is. And when I played this track on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, well, it just didn't feel the same. And it's just cows, man. It's just cows. What can I say? Like, sure, it has a cool glider section at the end where like you bounce off. It can bounce off a booster ramp, and you can keep it going. It's kind of fun and good for racing and like winning the tracks. But it's just it's an alright track. It's not the best. But cows. So cows are better than the airport. Because cows, it's better than the airport. Shinky must be a cow because I want to drink. Oh my. Oh my. Hey, oh. Oh, shit. Yo, we gotta get that a Shinky emote at some point. Maybe I'll get that. If you get to like, if we can reach the sub goal at one point, I'll commission the Shinky milk emote. Man booba Shinky. Yo, yo, why do you want the man boob Shinky? What the fuck is this? Okay. Oh, okay. Now that we're in retro track territory, okay, hold on. Actually, I probably should be in the video. Now that we're in retro track territory, I forgot to say that when I went to Moo Meadows. We're actually going to talk about like some of the tracks that I can remember and the improvements that were made on it. And one of these such tracks that make it best would be Mario Kart, or the Mario Circuit of the GBA. And why that is because they lift the track, they give it a facelift, and they make you go into gravity and do like a big circle thing. And I like that a lot, honestly. And I will give that a solid A tier above Shy Guy Falls because I love the facelift. I love how it goes in the air. That's it. That's all it needed to do to get into A tier. It's a fun concept. It makes the track that was kind of boring before into something that's kind of interesting. It's still kind of boring, but it's funner in its own way now. And god damn it, it's just funner in its own way now. And It's worth A tier. Make it toggleable on for my model. What? Oh my god, wow. Y'all are crazy. And that would cost quite a bit of money. All right. Which I don't have. Cheap Beach from the DS. I don't know why I thought this was from GameCube. Did anyone else think this was from GameCube? Wait, wasn't that from GameCube? Hold on a second. I thought it was. I guess it's not. Okay, whatever then. Cheap Beach from the DS, which... Oh, no, yeah, it's from the DS. Never mind. Yeah, I remember this one. Cheap Beach from the Nintendo DS. It's... I mean... luckily, I mean... it's just a beach, man. There's nothing remarkable about this track at all. Like I can't really say anything that cool. Like you start on a dock, you glide over to the island. You can go underwater, which I hate that anyway. Fuck cheap beach, and god damn it, Toad, you're being sus again. Wait, is Toad Movie Highways better? Wait. Is Toad Turnpike? Yo, I get so confused on tracks that are like Toad Turnpike and Moonview Highway. They're so similar, but I'm pretty sure Toad Turnpike... Yeah, no, okay, I know what this is now. Which Nikki's meat goes blank when meat arise. Yo, that's crazy, Hunzo. That's insane. Okay. Toad's Turnpike. It's interesting. It's an interesting track, honestly. It's not the best in the world, honestly. It's gonna be right below Sunshine Airport in B tier. It's good. That's legit the best I can make of it. It's honestly, it's a fun track, but all the cars, the good obstacles, it makes it difficult. It does its job okay, and it does it well, but it doesn't mean that it's any more interesting. You're just on a highway with a few trucks that can turn into like a glider track. It's just a highway. That is it. You're at night on a highway. At night. Kind of stuff. So it's not that good. Not gonna lie, I agree. Yeah, but it's true. It might be true. Oh boy, is this nostalgia talking? Is this nostalgia coming in? I think I might have to bump you guys with some nostalgia real quick, and it might get some points bumped. Getting bumped in the MP sucks. It does. It does a lot. Okay. I'm going to talk about Dry Desert. Next up is Dry Desert from the GameCube from Double Dash. Double Dash is by far my first game of Mario Kart and still is my second favorite. Before the Booster Course Pass, it was my favorite track, or my favorite game, Double Dash. So, Dry Desert is from that game. It's a desert track. You would think it would be with Bone Dry Dunes, but nostalgia has some other things to say. Honestly, Dry Desert is, by far, from my recent memory, one of the only desert tracks in the entire series I like. So I'm going to put this in A tier, just under Electrodome. I like the little temple. I like this little like sand pit section. It was even cooler in Double Dash, I'm not going to lie. And I guess the new sanctuary, I might not say temple, I meant to say what are those like little things called? Fucking oh wait, what are they called? Sanctuaries, the desert water places. It's a cool spot where they have like that going for you, where you like you have a little like spring in the desert, and it's kind of nice. I like that part too, even though it's underwater. It's kind of oasis. But an oasis. I like that they have that in that area. It's honestly pretty nice too. Honestly, the whole track is fun to me, and I like the little spiky guys, little spiky guys, little spiky dudes in the track as well. Like they wobble around the track. It's kind of cool. It's kind of nice. So it gets A tier. I kind of fumbled that track, but I'm not gonna redo it. I just don't feel like it. If I was a better content creator, I would redo it. But I'm not. And okay, I did not know an oasis, all right? I haven't heard the word oasis since Unis Honest. Canadian. Okay, no. You cannot put the fault to Canadians, all right? It's just me, man, honestly. This Canadian doesn't know what sand is. I mean, I've never been on a beach. I mean, I've only been on like rock beaches. Oasis 21, Oasis 22, Oasis 23. Yo, the good old days, man. Oh, man, I wish 2020 could come back. Okay. Anyways. Honestly, I don't like the desert, man. I like the city. I don't know. I'm a city boy. All right. Next up, we have Donut Plains 3 on the SNES. This track came out before I was alive. Oh my god. And this track, it's almost hard to remember it, to be honest. I never play it. And because it's just like, it's not good. You know, it's not bad, but it's not good. It's mediocre. I just barely remember this track. I know there's like a cool little water skip under the bridge. It's like cool like tricks you can do for this track to get ahead in like time trials and stuff. But other than that, it's just of a track, honestly. And it even has those old borders that like the old Mariokart used to have as well. I don't like those either. Shinky is Anakin confirmed, don't like sand. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like sand. I haven't been to like a sandy place. I guess like maybe in like the lake. I guess, but that's like mud. So like, really, ever been to too much of a sandy place? He kills sand people. I'm cooked. Oh no, you're cooked. I'll burn you. Royal Raceway, I have to remember what that one is. Dude, all these old-ass tracks, dude. 64 tracks. And, like, the SNES tracks. I'm pretty sure I know what Royal Raceway is, and it's alright. Okay. Next up, we got Royal Raceway. Royal Raceway is a cool track, I guess. It does nothing too spectacular. It has cool... It has like a cool glider section with some like balloons, but other than that, it's not that good, you know? Like, it's just another track. I want to put it with mediocre, above Donut Plains. And we'll just get over that one quickly. There are some tracks that I just don't know, despite playing this game for almost 300 hours. Some tracks I just don't register in my mind. So they're just going to get like a really quick like placement. I'm going to keep telling y'all that, yes. Oh boy, we're going to DK Jungle next. I'm gonna check my progress. How we doing? 3 more tracks and we're done another line. Oh my god, we still have 5 lines left to go after this one. And we're pretty much an hour in. Okay. Oh, this video is gonna be such a pain in the ass to edit. My god, okay. For the last track for sure. Yeah, hopefully. I think it'll get way more interesting when we get to the Booster Course Pass. Because I'm definitely way, more connected to Booster Course Pass than most of these tracks. I will say. So I'm excited to go to the Booster Course Pass. But for now, we got to get through the regular tracks. I think we're about halfway there from the regular tracks. Because it stops right about at Big Blue. So we have a lot of tracks left. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's not waste any more time. DK Jungle from the 3DS. Now I'm going to keep it a buck. I did not know this track was from the 3DS because Mario Kart 7 is the most forgettable game of all time. But it wasn't bad though, honestly. But DK Jungle is one of the good tracks from that game, and I honestly enjoyed it a lot here on Mario Kart 8. And I'm gonna put it in A tier, under Sweet Sweet Canyon, because I love the vibes of this track. Like it's fun. Like the little tiki, crazy statues. I don't know what they're called. Honestly, I don't play Donkey Kong that much. But the cool statues that blow wind at you on the glider section at the end. You got the little temple in the middle with the fucking banana statue. I love the fucking banana. Even the beginning forest section with the deep DK barrels. It's honestly it's a fun track through and through. The vibes are immaculate. It gets A tier for it being just a grand old time. There's nothing bad to say about it. Bada bing, bada boom. Next up is Wario Stadium. It gets a fucking C tier. It's not that good. Honestly, I might even put it in D tier. Above Twisted Mansion. There's a lot of mud. There's a cool fire pinwheel section in the gravity. But besides that, honestly, it's not good at all. I really don't see the appeal of Wario Stadium. And the fact that it drags down our boy, our savior, our fucking savior, where is it? Where's our savior? Waluigi Pinball by sharing a track. Not cool, like a music track. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. So Mario Kart Stadium gets a D for bad. Get out of here with that. All right. No, low-key, I really don't like Wario Stadium, to be honest. It's really not fun. This stream might take 3 hours. I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm hoping it won't, but we'll see. If it does, there might be an eating break in between, low-key. Well, we'll see. Next up, we have Sherbert Land. Well, you guys know I'm Canadian, right? And despite me hating ice in real life, in Mario Kart, I like ice. I like the ice tracks. I love the vibes of just the ice tracks. The music is usually kind of fun and whimsical. There's a lot of fun underwater section in this one, before on the GameCube, which again, Mario Kart Double Dash Track nostalgia, nostalgia. But it's honestly one of my favorite tracks in the game. I love to pick this map when it's there. I've always had a fun time playing it. It gets an S tier along with these other tracks. I know it's crazy. But it does get an S tier track, the best of the best. It's ice and maple syrup. I mean, yeah. It's called D for deluxe for that reason. It's called Deluxe. Oh boy. Yo, if I do a Mario Kart game tier list, a lot of the games I would put on there, I haven't played. It'd be like, I haven't played. Like all the games before Super Circuit, I haven't touched. So it would be just like, wow, crazy stuff. Like, honestly. But I think it'd be fun to make it anyway, regardless. I think it'd be a fun time. Okay, anyways, we got another legendary track. I think, honestly, it's up there to be one of the best tracks on the 3DS. And it's called Music Park. For this same reason, Electro Dome is fucking amazing because it's all based around the music. The same reason it goes for Music Park, and it actually gets an S tier. It goes right above Thwomp Ruins. Honestly, in my opinion, one of the best. I love the piano section where you go along the track and it plays the piano keys. You get to go along. There's like a jump, like with the drum shortcut. It's honestly, it's a vibe the whole time playing it, and it's just a fun track. It's lively, it's fun. You got those little music notes bouncing around at the end of the gliding section. I have never not had a fun time playing Music Park, and it's the better music-based track in Mario Kart Deluxe, in my opinion. So, and that's all I wanted to say. The jumpy notes, yes sir! The jumpy notes! Alrighty. Next up, an N64 track, Yoshi Valley. I think this is another hot take for me. Because I do not like this track. Yoshi Valley is not a track I like. There's way too many pathways. I only ever choose one. And it's honestly, I don't like the spinny egg. It's kind of cool. But like, I can recognize it's a cool concept. Like, there's so many ways you can take this track. But ultimately, there's only one optimized way to win this track. And that's kind of the way I go. If you go another way, it's kind of like iffy if you're going to win or not. So there's a lot of tracks. Like, a lot of this track is just jumbled up goop that no one uses besides the CPUs. Like, it's half the track is useless, and the other half is mediocre at best. It gets mediocre, aka C tier, and it's the inferior Mario Kart Yoshi track in this game. Yes, sir. Okay, and actually, I think I'll put it above Donut Plains though, and Raceway. Yeah, Raceway. It's above Raceway. Okay. Oh boy, did anyone say nostalgia? Anyone? Anyone say nostalgia? Because we have Tick. But the map is shaped like, no, that's not that map. The map shaped like Yoshi is Yoshi Circuit, which we'll get to soon enough. This track is all jumbled up like a big mess. You're thinking of the GameCube one. This is from N64. This one's an ancient track. Before my time. In the 1900s. I'm saying that it's time for bed, yo, Catman. Okay, you're going to bed? Wait, isn't it early for you? And I'm not a cat! And I'm orange! Wait. It's 11 p.m. Or 11 a.m. I don't know what time zone. You're in the UK, aren't you? Or EU? EU? There's still so many. Yeah, one or the other. Time zones are a bitch. So you're like, what, like 8 hours, 10 hours ahead? I'm Danish. Oh. Gotcha. Well, if it's late for you, you can go to bed, dude. Again, if you wanted to see the rest of the tier list eventually, it'll be up later tonight, or it'll be like a VOD later tonight. But alrighty. If you go to bed, Have a nice night. Okay. Next up, we have on 2 times speed. Yeah, you might need that. You might need that. I like to go and elaborate on stuff. Okay. TikTok clock from the Nintendo DS. Did anyone say nostalgia? Because that is what I'm here for, baby. My first Mario Kart game was Super Circuit, but the one I remember the most is definitely Mario Kart DS. And TikTok clock is one of my favorite tracks from that game. So I'm putting it in A tier. And why is this? It's because it gets all of the right improvements in Mario Kart Deluxe. Like, they just improved the map a lot more. Of course, upscaling it to, Mario Kart 8 graphics. And of course, just having a better vibe and doing everything nice. And that, honestly, okay, there's not much improvements here. They just make it better. They make it better by making it new and not on the DS. Better hardware is the improvement for TikTok clock. So it gets an A tier. Was this Mori? Yo, it is Mori. Let's go. All right. Piranha Plant Slide, baby. That's the next one. Honestly, this one does go underwater, but this is also an exception to the rule. I actually love Piranha Plant Slide. It's honestly such a fun track to play, and I always champion it as one of the ones I would always like to play. It's just a fun, like, curvature, and the outside, or in the underwater section, isn't that long, so it honestly isn't too bad to play. It's definitely an A-tier track, above Sweet Sweet Canyon, below Dry Dry Desert. I will say the water section does still drag it down, but it's cool because you can jump over a giant piranha plant near the ending of the water section. And you get a really steep glider at the end too when you get back on ground. And there's like also, you get to go into like a pipe section, like a cool like Mario level. I love that as well. Like, it's honestly, it gives me like Mario 2D, like new Mario Bros. Vibes. And I love playing this track. Like, level 2 in Super Mario Bros. Underground. It's fun. It's fun. I kind of fumbled that one, but I don't got time. And also, we can see the ending, chat. The ending's finally there. It's you can see it beyond my tails. Oh my god. Okay, next up, baby. Grumble Volcano from the Nintendo Wii. This track, I would say, is something of like, it's a hate and love relationship. More hate than love. Like, I can acknowledge it's a cool track, it's a cool gimmick, that the track breaks apart each lap and slowly starts collapsing and going into like apocalypse zone. And it's fun to play on. It's a cool theme. But at the same time, I also hate it for that reason. I don't like that. But at the same time, it's cool. So like, it's that's why it's a love-hate relationship. So it's hard to put it anywhere. It's not mediocre. It's not really great. It's definitely above Mario Kart Stadium. It's going below Bowser's Castle in B tier. Honestly, I think that's acceptable. In my opinion, because it's a cool concept, but honestly, practically, it's not that fun to drive on, in my opinion. Finally, yes, sir. Finally, we're getting to the end, kind of, even though there's still like so much more to go. I need some water. I'm like going YouTube mode for this entire video or stream, basically. When I record videos, I kind of talk loud too. So tell me if the mic's peaking too much. Next up, no, I'm not gonna use that one. I forgot that was a voice crack if I ever seen one. Holy shit! Next up, yo, that voice crack was insane. All right, next up, Mario Kart. No, okay, I'll run that back. We're just starting anyway. Next up, we have Nintendo 64 Rainbow Road, baby. The one with the train. The one with the epic music. The one of the best Rainbow Roads. It's in an objective opinion, most of the fans of Mario Kart agree. This Rainbow Road is one of the most cinematic, one of the most fun tracks ever, and was drastically improved in the updated version because it was made a 3-section track rather than one big track that takes way too long to complete back in the OG version. And it's just a beautiful track, honestly. The music is so good. It's played everywhere on YouTube videos, not even about Mario Kart. The music's fantastic. The track is cinematic and fun to drive on, and I have no complaints. It gets a solid S tier, right below Crowd Cruise. It's an S tier map, but again, it can get one note if you play it a lot, which I have played it a lot. So at this point in time, I just played it too much. Alrighty. Now, Toad. Here's the one you were talking about earlier. GameCube Mario Kart Double Dash Yoshi Circuit. The track that is shaped like Yoshi. And what character do I play in Mario Kart? Well, I play Yoshi, the dino himself. And this was one of my favorite tracks back in Double Dash. So it definitely gets an A tier from me. It goes right up to the top. It goes back down to right there. Right below Rainbow Road. Like, okay. If this was the GameCube version of Yoshi Circuit, it would be above Rainbow Road, below Mount Wario. But for the sole reason in this version of Yoshi Circuit, they took out one of the coolest shortcuts on the track, which I can't show you because I don't have footage for it, but it was like a really cool track where like you can go under the track for a second, and like the one part of the track, and it's really cool, like underground tunnel section, and it was kind of hard to pull off in the original game, and I'm still sad that they took it away from us in the newer games, which I wish they could bring it back when they remake this track again, inevitably. But Yoshi Circuit is still one of my favorite tracks. It's so much fun to drive on, and I've kind of optimized it in playing the game. So it's also a track that I'm good at. So I like that. I like that a lot. All right. This next track on the list is very exciting. That's right, we got Excite Bike Arena, baby. Well, all the jumps, all the randomly generated jumps, the hops, the circle, the chaos, baby. In this track, you never know what version and how you're gonna race on it. What's it gonna be like? Because it changes every time you play. And when you're with friends, it's ultimately really crazy, and you're bound for a fun time. And if you're competitive like me, maybe you have a little bit of a frustrating time as well. So, I'm going to put it in A tier, right below Yoshi Circuit. Honestly, out of the two crazy tracks, Excite Bike is definitely up there for me as one of the funner ones. And I think I'm giving out A tiers a bit too much, in my opinion. But that stretch still continues because Dragon Driftway. Who doesn't like dragons? Who? Tell me who doesn't like dragons. Not this guy. No, I love dragons. I love dragons because they're just the fucking best thing in the world. Like, look at it's just a really cool track. We got like cool little temple gates, a fucking a dragon. You go inside the dragon, you race on the dragon. It's just so cool. I love the theming, and the drive itself on the track it's kind of basic, but it's still fun to race on. And I have no complaints, and the theme kind of brings it up here by itself. So Dragon Drift Way gets 8 here. Okay, holy shit. Let's take a break for a second, hey guys? Oh boy, this is a fucking video. I can see why I put this off for a while. Legit, my voice kind of hurts. Not gonna lie. My voice, yo, sheesh. I might have to get some more water soon. I have some Coke Zero on the side right now, so hopefully that will like lubricate my throat. But right now, it's definitely in a spot where it kind of hurts. But we gotta keep moving forward. Okay. Alrighty. Next track. We have Mute City, an F-Zero track. People love this track. A lot of people praise this track. Honestly, not me. Here's another hot take from Shinky. Mute track, it's all about speed. It's all about going fast, and that is it. There's 2 F-Zero tracks, and one of them's good and one of them's not. And this one, well, it's not. And I'm going to put it right in mediocre, above Cheap Cheap Beach, above Water Park, but below Dolphin Shoals, because I can't say I like the music that much, and honestly, the track is one note. At least Dolphin Shoals has like the underwater, then like the out of water section has an eel. This track is all about boosters, going fast, and that is all. And it's never that fun for me to get this track. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I've never had too much fun with Mute City at all. Yeah. So it gets the C tier. This one might be a hot take. It just feels one note to me. That's all it is. And oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Wii Kids. Nintendo Wii Kids. We have one of the best tracks from that game. Wario's Gold Mine, baby. Wario's Gold Mine is an absolute gold mine of a track. And I would have to say, I've never not had a good time playing Wario's Gold Mine. The cave, the bats, the really cool shortcut with boosters at the end, jumping over like the little like jumping pads near the edge where you can like do a trick off of to get ahead and skip some corners in this track. There's just so many fun aspects to Wario's Gold Mine with the ups and downs, the caves, the carts, it's just so much fun to play, and it gets an S tier. It's the best of the best. It's at the bottom of best of the best, but it's one of those tracks. And honestly, I don't understand how people could dislike it. Next up, we have SNES Rainbow Road. And this is one that is very basic. A very basic Rainbow Road. It doesn't do anything really good. Hold on a second. Okay, we're going to do that. Next up, we have SNES Rainbow Road. The most basic one out of the bunch. But at the end of the day, I still love this one. Why? Because I'm good at the track. Some of the tracks in this game get a bump up in rank simply because I'm good at them. It's just how it is for me. It's a personal opinion list, not objectively like the best track in the game, of course. But it's an A tier track in its own right, and I think it gets all the way above Mario Circuit because that's a cool like gap jump into this in the middle of the track where you can skip a huge section, skip a corner, skip like half the fucking a straightaway, and it's just really fun to race on. Nothing really outstanding about this track. It's all just fun to race on. The theme is Rainbow Road. It's basic, but it's fun. Next up, we have Ice Ice Outpost, and I know I've been saying I like dual tracks, but this one, it gets in bad. It's the bad tier track, and I've never liked it. I know there's a lot of potential here. Maybe I haven't learned how to play it, but every time I play this map, it's never been something for me. Like, it's always been a track that I sucked at. It's always been a track that it wasn't that interesting. Like, you know, it's just like a glacier, double boring and orange track design. It's not that good. It's not that appealing. It's just bad. The only redeeming thing it has for it, for people who know how to play the track, is it has an abundance of shortcuts and secret pathways that you can learn. It's a steep learning curve track, but since I personally haven't learned them, it's getting D tier because other than that, it's not fun if you play regularly, in my opinion. Okay, Zelda fans, Zelda fans, we have Hyrule Circuit. And this track definitely gets an A tier. It goes right below, right above TikTok clock for me because I like a good Zelda game or two. Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild, Twilight Princess. I like some of the games, and definitely I love the vibe. And of course, the cool little like center jump with like the boost pad in the castle, where you can unlock a secret boost pad where you can like if you hit the little like spinny boost things in the middle of the track where you enter gravity mode, you can unlock the Master Sword fountain, and then you'll get to jump over instead of turning and doing like a roundabout kind of thing. That's the best thing. And of course, there's another little shortcut to go between like a grassy field that's really cool to do in 200cc where you can kind of hop over it. It's a fun track overall. The theme's good. I like Zelda. That much gets it to A tier. And oh boy, we have Baby Park. An infamous track that a lot of people love, a lot of people hate. What do I think? Well, from a competitive standpoint, it's pretty bad because it's all on luck, all about item luck. Everyone's scrunched together because it's a very small track. But if you're a fan of chaos, then Baby Park is a track that belongs in S tier. Because honestly, when you're with friends, it's a fun track to play. Like it's always such a fun time. Because if people are losing and they're not feeling the best, and you want to give them a chance to get up to you and play together and just have a fun time, Baby Park is up there. It's always been there since Double Dash days, and I complain about it often, but I still love it. No matter what, no matter how much I complain, I've never not had fun playing Baby Park. Boom, S tier track. Is that hot take? Possibly. We still got so long to go. How? Yo, if the booster course pass didn't happen, we'd be almost done. But sadly, since the booster course pass happened, we still got another half of the game to come back to. Oh my god. Okay, let's finish up. What's the base game real quick? Next up, we got GBA. Cheese Land. Cheese Land is a track I love, honestly. Sure, it's a yellow track. It's like a desert track, but it's not as cheese. But like it's just a desert track, basically. But for me, I love doing like the glider over like the pit at near like the end of the track where you can do like a fun glider section. That's the only reason why it gets up here for me. I'm good at Cheeseland. Boom. That's it. Wild Woods, there's a fun little like passageway with water, like a fun little speed route. But otherwise, pretty forgettable. B tier at best. Animal Crossing! Animal Crossing is a track that, well, it has a cool gimmick of it changing seasons, but overall isn't too fun to race on. I gotta keep it a $1.50 with y'all. It's just it's all right. Honestly, it gets B tier, sure. Why not? Why not? All right. Next up, baby, we got Neo Bowser City. When I first started playing Mario Kart, I would have put it in worst of the worst, along with Bone Dry Dunes. But as I've played, and as I've gotten through the game and played every track in every mode in CC, I've gotten better at it. And I've seen the appeal of Neo Bowser City. And once you get better, once you can play without falling off, it's a very fun and thrilling track to play. And I feel that it belongs right up in A tier, above Excite Bike, near the top of A tier. I love this track. The rainy atmosphere, the tight turns, the slippery floors. It makes it difficult. It makes it hard. It makes it thrilling. And that's what you want from a Bowser track. Similarly, with another track I found hard when I initially played, I would have put it down in D tier at first. But as time went on, and as I've been to play through the game, yada, 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 I've, again, chosen to like Ribbon Road a lot. In fact, it's grown on me so much, I'm putting it in best of the best. Because with this track, with Ribbon Road, me and my friends used to play this all the time during COVID years. We'd play Mario Kart together just to pass the time. And I was so bad at it for a while that I grinded on my own time to get better at Ribbon Road. And I just finally got better at it. I finally got good, and that feeling is rewarding to this day, because I know I was bad at this track, and know that I'm good at this track for the most part. I love to play it, so it gets S tier. It gets above Baby Park. Low key, I might move Sherbertland down below Goldmine. There we go. Super Bell Subway gets a B tier. No, I guess C tier. I don't like trains. I don't like train map. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the train line. I don't like Super Bell Subway. Honestly, it gets above Cheap Beach, but it's a mediocre track. I hate the train. Call it a skill issue, whatever. I just hate running to that thing. Every time it hits me, I get a fury of fucking rage, and I can never recover. It ruins my mood when I play this track. I'm not gonna lie. Especially when I played it in 200cc, it took me forever to beat 200cc with 3 stars on every cup because of this track. So I hate it so much. Next up, we got Big Blue. And Big Blue is actually the last track in the base game, but also the other F-Zero track that's actually really good. It's another 3-section track that really goes and really like goes above and beyond. It gets S tier. The music's fun. There's like so many different sections, so many different changes, so many different atmospheres. It's an adventure of a track, and I'm with the common opinion, and I love Big Blue. And in fact, it's going to be right below Rainbow 64. So that's where I put it. And that now we're halfway there, people. Oh my god, man. We're at the Booster Course Pass, which means we're going to start getting into the tour tracks. And that also means maybe the bottom section might be filling up a bit more. Just saying. Just saying. What's this from? Motoradori? I'm not sure where that's from. Okay, anyways. Oh, just give me a second. Let's just chill for like a second, huh? Let's just chill for like a little bit. I just want to chill for a second. Oh boy, just want to take a little chill time. Oh man. Oh my god. Oh man, I this has been a fun time, but goddamn, this is a long ass stream. I guess I'm still only halfway there. I'm having fun though. I've gotten all my opinions out for most of these tracks. They're not too big, but they're not too bad. They're not too bad either. Alrighty. I just want to give my voice a little bit of a rest. But I will say though, for this second half, a lot of my favorite of the best tracks are in the second half with the Booster Course Pass. A lot of the best and the worst tracks in the game, for me personally, are in the Booster Course Pass. So I'm just like, okay, well, yeah, you know. Also, after I release this video too, I actually want to start reacting to some other people's like lists. Cause like I didn't want to react to Mario Kart lists and stuff, but before I made my own, cause I'm like I want to make my own list before I talk about others' lists. If you gets my drift. So I think it'll be fun later on to react to some lists and like do some fun like reaction streams in the future and just vibe out together. But all right, let's get back to it. Go back over here, me. Okay. Paris Promenade. The first tour track and the opener for the Booster Course Pass. And no matter how much I play this track, it's never not boring to me. It's bad. It's a bad introduction to the Booster Course Pass. It's just fucking Paris, and they don't really sell it in the best way possible. It's honestly just boring to me. Like, it has a cool little shortcut, but that's it. Like, there's like the cool little, like, you can go to take your own path near the Eiffel Tower. But it's nothing really. It's a big nothing burger. It's boring. It's just boring. Speaking of boring, speaking of fucking boring, and I'm sorry, Toad, but it's Toad Circuit, and it goes into worst of the worst in F tier. It's not a good track at all. It's honestly, it's a worse Mario Circuit. I mean, not really, because Mario Circuit has like a cool little, at least it has a cool gravity feature. This one has a glider, and that's it. It has a glider section over a straightaway. And a couple of turns. And it has a big Toad balloon. That's it. It's fucking boring. I hate this track. Fuck Toad Circuit. It's boring every time I have to play it. But you know what's not boring? Choco Mountain. Choco Mountain is a fun track to play. It's a great track. You go through a little cave section. You go through like a glider. There's like falling boulders. And you're on a mountain. It's exhilarating. It's fun to play. Obstacles are galore. And I've never had a bad time. It's pretty good. It's above Animal Crossing. Isn't the best, isn't the worst. It's not bad. Coconut Mall. I gotta love Coconut Mall, baby. It's an S tier. You gotta put. I would be wrong to not put Coconut Mall in S tier. It belongs here. It's above V Park, above River Road. It's above Coconut or Sherbert Land. It's above Wario's Gold Mine. It's above Big Blue, and it sits right about there, right below N64 Rainbow Road. All right. Next up, Tokyo Blur, another tour track. Well, Tokyo Blur, I'm a weeb. I like Japan. I've been to Japan a couple of times. I've been to Japan for a couple of months. I lived in Japan. Do I think it's a good representation of the country? Not really. It's a road. So it's definitely not a good track. But besides the fact, I still, even though it's not good, it's not bad either. This is kind of a hot take for me. I'll call it mediocre. I won't put it in bad because I'm a weeb. I'm a fucking VTuber. I like Japan. I like this kind of stuff. So Tokyo Blur definitely does get mediocre, just barely, because it's one note. But I like the music. I like the some of the scenery in the track as well. Like the shrine, like the token scenery. This little shrine here. It's nice to look at. But the track itself kind of boring. So it's mediocre. Shroom Ridge is a solid A-tier map. Shroom Ridge, it's again another car map, but at the same time, it's a car map at daytime. I don't know what the difference is between Toad's Turnpike and this track, which are conveniently right now right above one another. They're right there. I just like it more. Maybe it's because it has this cool little gap jump at the end of the track. But regardless, it just gives me different vibes. Maybe there's not as much cars in this one, but there still are cars, still obstacles. But it's not too easy, not too hard. I really don't know. I just like it better for some reason. I can't explain it. Sky Garden, another A-tier track. It's fun. Nothing I can really say about it though. It's just fun. Honestly, no, not even A tier. It's A tier. It just scrapes it. It's a fun track to play on. It has a cool bouncy part on the leaves, and we got like a cool little skip at the end, like in like a cut. You can cut the corner at the end, so that's kind of cool. But regardless, it's just Sky Garden. It's not that good. But it's not bad either. I mean, it's good. It's a good track, but it's not S tier material. You get what I'm saying? Like it's at the bottom of A tier. Like whenever I put a track in A tier, it's going above Sky Garden, guarantee. It just makes it here. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I changed my mind. It's top of B tier. No, it's not even. No, it's see, it's losing. When I think about it, right, it just loses more because it's not the best. Yeah, I'll put it right there, right above Gumbo Volcano. I think that's actually where I want to put it. Okay. Next up, Ninja Hideaway. I mean, everyone knows this track is just gonna go right here. Ninja Hideaway. It's ninjas. I'm a weeb. What am I gonna do, man? What am I gonna do? I'm a fucking weeb. It's what I do. And it has so many paths. The music is epic and like fast paced. It's honestly one of my favorite tracks to play on, but also one of my worst favorite tracks to play on because it's so hard, but it's a fun hard of a track to play. Like, I often mess up in playing this track, which I did when I was recording this, by the way. Like, it's honestly just a track that's hard to play, but it's also so much fun. The vibes are there, the scenery, the gameplay, it all lines up to be an S tier track, but it doesn't beat my personal faves. New York Minute, sorry New Yorkers. Honestly, yeah, I don't like New York Minute. So are New Yorkers, man. I gotta say, it's not my. It's worse than Paris Promenade. It's just, I don't know what it is about New York Minute that makes it any worse. It's a cool set piece. Like, it's bright and all right, but it's not that good. Hey Armadillo, how you doing? Welcome onto the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm ranking some Mario Kart tracks. They're more than halfway finished. And New York Minute is not that good. How's your day going? Next, hey, nice. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing well too. Besides my voice dying. I'm having fun ranking some tracks. We're almost done. Kind of. We're like halfway through. I'm doing quite well. The stream's going fun. Going nice. Next up, we have Mario Kart Circuit. Mario Kart Circuit is a track that's forgettable. And honestly, that's all I got to say about this one. It just gets a D in bad because it's forgettable. I don't know what it is. It's just a track. It's there. It exists. I don't know why they brought it back for the Booster Course Pass, and I never will know why. It's not worthy. And that's all I have to say on it. It's not good. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy Mario. Armadillo, do you enjoy Mario Kart? Do you enjoy karting? Because I do. I'm a Mario Kart man. I've recently just finished recording all of the tracks for this video I'm making right now. Hey, nice. So now I'm like, I did all the B-roll already, and now I'm just making the main content. But I will say I'm being a bit loud. My voice is like starting to die, although I'm not a frequent player. Oh, so yeah, I mean, honestly, so you're a casual player. Yeah, I play a fair share. I have like almost 300 hours in Mario Kart. I got a good amount of hours in Mario Kart. But all right, let's get to the next track, which is Calamari Desert. 64 fans. You're going to be happy with this placement. It's an A tier. Calamari Desert, I love the train. I love this track because you can drive on the tracks facing the train, and you're like driving towards it, and it's like, oh, it's thrilling, it's fun, but it's also a desert track. But it's one of the rare exceptions to where I would say it does belong above Sweet Sweet Canyon, or right at this spot. It's not the best track in the world. It's not the worst. It's definitely great because of the train section. If they took out the train section where you face the train, where you're running after the train and it's coming at you, it would be a worse track for it. But since they still have it, that's why it gets great tier. It's just fun. It's a fun, different track. Okay. But now, it's time for the big boy. Waluigi Pinball, baby. S tier. By my DS heart. My DS heart. My nostalgia. I fucking love Waluigi Pinball. It deserves every single praise it gets. It's going to S tier. I know I'm following the popular opinion, but the popular opinion is correct in this case. Waluigi Pinball, banger track, banger music, banger of a track again. It's so good I'm saying it twice. And I'm glad they brought it back for the Booster Course Pass. And it's going to be up there. It's S tier, baby. Next up, we have Sydney Sprint. I'm sorry, Australians. Yo, if I'm really going to put all the tour tracks down here, I know I said Paris Promenade is bad and I hate it, but for some oddly reason, I can't put any other ones currently I've saw above Paris Promenade, Sydney Sprint, and New York Minute. Bad tracks. I don't know what it is. I'm confusing myself right now. I'm confusing me. I'm like, but anyways, next up we have Snowland, baby. I don't know what it is. Maybe because I'm Canadian, I like ice tracks. It does get above Cheeseland. It's a fun track. The music's jolly. It's Christmas time. The penguins, the ice, the cool skip jump you can do in this track to skip a big portion if you got a mushroom on hand. It's just a fun GBA track, and I really enjoy what it has to offer. And yeah, honestly, a fun track. Mushroom Gorge. S tier, baby. Did you notice I'm a wee kid yet? Do you notice? Actually, not really. Wee track's not that high, actually. But in this case, Mushroom Gorge gets right below Waluigi Pinball. It's honestly such a good track. I love the mushrooms. I love the guider section, the cave. I love just the vibes of this track and how it plays. I just love bouncing on the mushrooms. It's such a fun track, and the theming is great too. There's nothing bad about it, honestly. I'll never say no to Mushroom Gorge. But you know what I'll say no to? Sky High Sunday. Oh my god, man. Sky High Sunday. When I first seen this track, it was the first original in asterisk track from the Booster Course Pass, and I was like, oh, hype! We got a new track. It's not just retros. No, I mean we got it, but it's just not that good, man. It's fucking cheeks. It's bad. It's a bad track, man. I can't be bothered with it. I can't be fucked. It's just a circle. It's just a circle with ice cream. Fuck it over. And there's also a part where you jump off a ledge and you cannot see what's below you. It's so annoying. It's the worst of the worst. It's actually below Toad Circuit. I don't know how. It is though. There we go. Okay, sorry. That track gets me. It's so disappointing. Okay. Next up, we have London Loop. And this is the first other tour track to get into bad tier, which is it's not going to mediocre tier yet, but it's climbing its way up from the worst of the worst at least. It's better than Paris Promenade. London Loop is actually kind of fun. I think but it's also very forgettable. But I remember playing it. It's a good track, fun vibes all over. I just don't see it that bad, So yeah, I got nothing else to say on it. It's a good track. Really, that's all I got. Yeah. I wish I could say more on it, but it's in the bad tier for a reason. Bad tier tracks are either I don't like them or I don't remember them that much. Because if I don't remember them, obviously they're not that good. Next up, Boo Lake. It's an A-tier track. I love playing it every time. Boo Lake is a track that I really enjoyed from the get-go. It's very small. It's very short. It's a basic track through and through. But for some reason, again, it's fun. Some tracks have their high placement for their theming, their design, their layout, their music, and some tracks get their ranking through just being a fun track to race on, and Boo Lake is one of those tracks. It gets the fun rating, and that gets it all the way to really great, and that gets it to A tier. All right, next up we got Rock Mountain. And honestly, that's the same. Honestly, it's right below Blue Lake, Rock Mountain. It's fun to play. I love the glider section. It's basic as fuck, but the pipe section where you can glide over the first section, you can just glide across it. Or you can, go over this glider section. The picture you see with the pipes, a lot of gliding. And then you go up against a mountain with rocks falling down on you. It's an epic track, but also basic at the same time. Don't ask me how that works. That's just what the vibes are for Rock Mountain. And it's fun. I've never had problems with this map. And just like this next track, I don't have problems for it either. In fact, it gets top ratings from me. The top of S tier, dethroning Toad Harbor for me, is actually Maple Tree Way. Maple Tree Way was my favorite track from Wii days, and that has not changed. It's still my favorite track, and I'm pretty sure none of these rest of these tracks can move it for me. Honestly, Maple Tree Way, it's such a journey. You go from a tree to another tree through a cannon, and then you race down the tree back down to the base track. It's such an adventure because it's so many tight turns, so many closed corners, and so many ramps they can hop onto and fall on. It's such a dynamic race course, and there's even piles of leaves where you can run into the leaves, and sometimes they'll give you mushrooms. There's so much going on with Maple Tree Way, and I love that for that reason. There's even some fun alternate routes at the beginning of the track that you can use with the mushroom, and even after the glider section near the end of the track, and end of the race when you go across the finish line, there's 3 paths you can go on. One to the right, one in the middle, and one to the left. There's so many ways you can take it, and I'm glazing this track so much. Maple Tree Way, top of S tier. Next up, we got Berlin Byways. Actually, not a bad track. I'll put it in mediocre for the first time. I don't know what it is. Driving through the pillars, driving through the town. It's not that bad. It's definitely not above anything else here. It's definitely still below. Actually, no, it's above Tokyo Blur. But that's the best it can hope to get. It's just another city track. Again, not much going on. Peach Gardens from the DS, another classic, and it's going in A tier for me. Classic tracks are just fun from my childhood, but this one has a twist. Peach Garden has always been a fun track to play on. You go through a maze with chomp cheeks or whatever these things are called. I can't believe I forgot their name. The Chompers. But the thing about this one in the Booster Course Pass and its special resource is that you can go in this track in reverse for the final lap. And the best part indeed for the last track is the fact that you can high five Luigi. Or is it Mario? But one or the other. You can high five him and drive through his hand. It's a fun time. I like that part. And so it gets A tier. Merry Mountain. I'm a Christmas guy, all right. I'm a Christmas guy. But it's just a circle. It's just another circle. It's better than Sky High Sunday. It's better than Toad Circuit. It's better than Bone Dry Dunes. Honestly, it's better than all these tracks currently. It's a cool Christmas track. The only reason why it's better than any of those tracks in Worst for Worst is, honestly, it's not even down there. It's right here. It's honestly right below Paris Promenade. Is simply because it has this alternate bridge route that you can go on near the start. There's like 2 routes you can go on. Again, I'm a sucker for that. I love the double split lanes sometimes, so it brings variety to the track. You can definitely do more in this track, and it increases its shelf life to where it's not boring. So whenever this track gets picked, I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'll play it and have a decently good time, I guess. Next up, though, we have arguably one of the best Rainbow Roads, and I'm pretty sure most people won't disagree with me when I say 3DS Rainbow Road, where you race among the stars. By that, I also mean you go on the moon, you fly on the rings of Saturn, it's such an epic journey of a track. Like, come on. It's the best Rainbow Road, in my opinion. Like, honestly. Like, it's going right below Maple Treeway. It's such a good track, and I have no complaints. The journey, the vibes, the music, the fucking design of it all is definitely one of the best Rainbow Roads to be found, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe improved it in every single way, so it definitely deserves its placement right below Maple Treeway. Next up, Amsterdam Drift. Actually, this one's kind of nice. My first good tier is Amsterdam Drift. I like this one a lot with like the trams and like the gardens and stuff. It's honestly not a bad track. But again, City Track, I really have nothing to say on these ones. Like, they're kind of fun, but they're often really forgettable. And I hate Tour. But alright. Like, you might notice a pattern. Whenever I see a Tour track, I'm like, well, it's a city. It's a city track. Oh, there's something cool about it, I guess. But, well, it's not good. It's not good. Oh my god. But you know what is good? Riverside Park, baby. Riverside Park is a really good track. It's honestly gonna go right below Mount Wario. I like it a lot. Because, like, you can see in the picture, these little fucking creepy-ass piranha plants that walk around on 2 legs, and it's honestly really cool. Like, they waddle away, and if you kill them with the red shell, they drop items for you, if they have one and they're blowing one. It's honestly nice to see, and this track is just a park with a cool scenery, and it's a fun track to race on. I like the ending where there's, like, a big drop near the end where you can do a trick off of. And you can go inside like a mountain with like bridges and like drawbridges, rope bridges, and it's a fun time to go across. DK Summit, let's go, another S tier track, baby. At the bottom of S tier though for me, honestly, it's better than Vivi Park, I guess. Like I love it, it's S tier, but after playing it a lot, like after the hype of DK Summit went down, I've never really been back into it that much, but it's still a really good track, and honestly, I cannot put it any lower than this, because you have all the half pipes where you can like go up and down. It's a really fun thing to bring back the half pipes with certain tracks that brought it back with Maple Treeway, I think. So having that back for DK Summit, it can do so many kind of like cool shortcuts with that and cool setups. And there's a lot of like cool shortcuts in DK Summit as well. It's definitely a track not lacking in fun ways to play, and that's what I like to see in Mario Kart. It's all about the fun, baby, and that's why it gets up here. Now, the last Yoshi track among Mario Kart, and in fact, a wholly new track for the Booster Course Pass. And this time it's actually good, and honestly, an S tier track. For the first time ever, Yoshi has broken into S tier, and I'm happy for it. For me personally, it's so fun and whimsical. They got the Yoshi coins in here with this theme. And for Yoshi Island fans who played the games, I haven't, but I can still kind of I can have fun with it. But one of the best things for me in this track is the fact that at the end in the glider section, you can run into a floating cloud, and that cloud will give you or unlock for you and the rest of the players behind you a bridge out of thin air where you can drive on. And it's just such a fun, whimsical, and fun time that I have to put it above Thwomp Ruins and Mushroom Gorge. And honestly, even above Waluigi Pinball. It's such a really cool idea, and the vibes, honestly, really good. Now, Bangkok Rush, it's good. It's good. I like how you can go across the water and stuff. Like you can go on boats. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Oh no, that's Singapore Speedway, I think. What are you? But I remember enjoying this track, so I'm still gonna put it in B tier. But again, it's still a city track, still really forgettable, honestly. But I have fun with Bangkok Rush. It's not a bad one. Mario Circuit, nah. Mario Circuit, bad. Fuck you. Mario Circuit's not that good. Not good. But you know what is good? I've used that transition 5 times in this video. But you know what is good? Waluigi fucking Stadium, baby. We're putting Waluigi in S tier. He just has banger tracks, and for me, it's at the bottom of S tier, below Baby Park. But I've always loved Waluigi Stadium as a kid, and even back in the day before Wii came out. This was my favorite track. But of course, over the years, it has fallen off for me. Even when it came back, I was hella hyped. More hyped than Waluigi Pinball. But when I started playing it again, honestly, it wasn't the best. So I put it back down. Next up, we have Singapore Speedways. This is the one I thought Bangkok Rush was. It's better than Animal Crossing. Honestly, I love the fast pace it is. I love driving across the boats, jumping off of them, and going up in the sky, on tall skyscrapers, and going across the glider section. It's honestly really fun. They really started improving the city tracks near the end, which of course we talk about Athens Dash as well, and it's above this one because Athens Dash is just a temple track basically. You're driving through temples and old sites, and it's honestly really cool seeing all these old statues and withered out historic places and driving through that in Mario. It's fun. It's just fun. That's why it gets me there. And also next up we have Daisy Cruiser. It's another fun track, another nostalgic track, and I will not lie, this track gets its placement solely for nostalgia because I love Daisy Cruiser and I'm putting it there. And finally, we're on the last line. Oh my fucking god, baby. All right. Moonview Highway. Moonview Highway is another track I was thinking about when I was looked at Toad's Turnpike. And well, it's better than Toad's Turnpike. Honestly, it's better than Moo Moo. It's better than that. It's better than Grumble Volcano. Moonview Highway, for me, the only reason why it's better than Toad's Turnpike on these other tracks is for one little tiny piece of the track. I know it's weird for one tiny section, one little trick for me is it's weird to have that one small part of a track make such a big difference in getting into good, but for that reason is because there's little, at the start of the track, there's a little hill, and if you drive up it, there's a little a jump at the top, and I like that a lot. That's it. Otherwise, Moonview Highway is just another highway track, but it does it better than Toad's Turnpike, in my opinion. And here we go, baby. We have another original track, which, if you notice... Oh, wait. Where did I put it? Where'd it go? Oh, where'd you go, man? Where'd I put you? Oh man, I don't know what I did there with my mouse, but now I've lost it. I've lost it. It's right here. There it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, Squeaky Speed and Sprint is another. Okay, next track is Squeaky Clean Sprint. Another original track, and if you notice, every single original track that the Booster Quest Pass made is up there for me, besides, Skydive Sunday, because that track is ass. But this track is up there for me because it's whimsical. It's stuff you like see in Mario Party. It gets S tier, by the way. It gets stuff you'd see in Mario Party. Like when I say Mario Party DS, where you'd go in you go small sized, and like you're in like someone's house, and you're like gliding on like stair rails and stuff. Like you're shrunken down inside a big house, and I love that kind of feeling. It feels whimsical, it feels crazy, it feels like an adventure, and this track does it really good with a bathroom. And the multiple different paths that are there and displayed with the glider sections, with the above sections, and with the flowing fountain that is the sink. Like, it's really fun. And even like going inside the bathtub drain system, it's honestly, it does the best thing a Mario Kart track can do, and is be fun. And it does that better than Sherbert Next up, we have Los Angeles Laps. Fuck that one. I hate Los Angeles Laps. For one reason and one reason only. It's personal. This is one of the tracks that near the end of the game, of course, because it's all in chronological order, that was the reason why. I can't hear you, unfortunately, because I draw right now with music, but big hug. Okay, thank you. See you later, Link. I know you can't hear me, but thanks. But yeah, I hate Los Angeles Laps so much because it's the end of the game, and when I was completing 200cc, I just couldn't beat it, and I don't like it. I don't like the oil fields. I don't like the start. I don't like anything about this track. Fuck Los Angeles. It's not it, man. It bothers me. But you know what doesn't bother me? This track. It's good. It's a nice track. I like Sunset Wilds, despite the fact that the sun doesn't set. But it's a nice track. It's fun to race on. It does what it needs to do. It's very fucking basic, but I've gotten good at it, and that's why it's in B tier. Next up, we got Koopa Cape. Instant 8 S tier, baby. I love Koopa Cape. Koopa Cape has so many aspects. Like, we got like the cool outside part. We got the rapids. And we got, of course, underwater with the tube. But of course, in this version, they kind of nerfed it. It's better than 7, but it's not as good as the original. Like, if it was the original, I'd probably put it next to Rainbow Road, or like right here. But since it's not, it goes to the back, because the tube section of Koopa Cape was the highlight for me, and they kind of fucked it up, in my opinion. So, Koopa Cape gets bottom of S tier. Before I go, I see you put Sherbert Land in S tier. Hey, let's go, dude! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! You have good taste. You have good taste. Next up, we have one of my hometown maps, Vancouver Velocity. And it's undoubtedly my favorite tour track, and it goes in the bottom of A tier. All the tour tracks are below this one, like they're B tier or below. That's just how it is. I don't like them that much, and the best one of the bunch gets bottom of A tier, which is Vancouver Velocity. I don't know what it is. I like driving over the hockey rink and like going through a park, and it takes you on a journey, and I like tracks that do that. Ravanti, it's aight. See, you'll see me talk, you'll hype up tracks, and then you'll see me be like, yo, it's good. It's not bad. But you know what's more than not bad? We got DK Mountain, which is right here. The DK tracks stick together, baby. Besides one, the DK tracks stick together, and honestly, DK Mountain over DK Summit, in my opinion, because of the canyon, because of you're going down a volcano with falling rocks everywhere. I love this, the vibes of this track and the canyon, the bridge, the mountain. It's honestly has always been a really fun track to play on. Of course, I think the Double Dash version is better because the physics and the carts and everything, but this recreation of the map is no slouch, and it does its job and it needs to do. Good. Definitely in S tier, without a doubt. Daisy Circuit, Daisy Circuit, Daisy Circuit, yeah. Daisy Circuit. Daisy Circuit. It's boring. Like, Daisy Circuit's only saving grace from being worst of the worst for me is that it has a cool little piranha plant like stairwell that you can do a trick off of and glide. That's it. Other than that, it's just kind of bad. It's kind of bad. And then next we have Piranha Plant Grove. Another underwater track, but honestly doesn't do too bad. It's fun, but again, it's still underwater. But it's definitely... It's cool, because we're in a temple and shit, so that's probably why it gets... no. It gets beat here. My hate for water levels still exists. Would you drive... Doesn't this one have underwater too? Honestly, it's back here. It's above. Oh, man dislikes water. I do. Fuck water, man. Stinkster. Okay. Yo, did you see where I put New York Minute? Hydration time. That was it. That's the water I have. New York Minute be at the... You're below Scott. You want to know where I put Vancouver, though? Right here. In the A tier. Yo, Vancouver gets up here, though. Oh, shit. But all right. Rosalina's Ice World is... Honestly, I can put it A tier, above Peach Garden. No, below Peach Garden. It's Ice World. It's another ice track. It's fun. But its potential could have been a lot better because, you know, it's a galaxy-paced track. And I wish it done more with Mario Galaxy. It's just another ice track. It doesn't do anything more than that. It's basic. And Bowser's Castle, baby! It's another S-tier track. I love this Bowser's Castle. It's better than the other one. It does its job well. Bowser's Castle 3 from the SNES. Reinvented for the Switch. It's done everything correctly. And I love it for it. Like, it does its job so well. In fact, it's going right below Squeaky Clean Sprint. Yeah, a bathroom beats this track, but it's still really fun. And I have never seen a track become really good like that from like its original version. And finally, the final track in this tier list, we have Wii Rainbow Road. And where did you expect it was going to go? Of course, it's going to go right below the 3DS Rainbow Road. It's not better than 3DS, but it's still a very good track in its own right. And I believe it's worthy of S tier. And there you go. All because it's just the Wii nostalgia, to be honest. I have no reasons for it. Boom! Boom! We're done. Holy shit, my voice is tired. Leave a like and subscribe. Follow my Twitch. Oh, bye-bye. All right. With the lack of an outro, I'll probably re-record an outro for that later, but my voice is tired. I'll probably do that in post. I just wanted to do it here. But yeah, fucking hell. I might do a proper ranking later. Like, this is the tier list, but I might do like an actual like worst to best ranking eventually. But this is like a video to get me back into, you know, making videos. It's been one I've been planning since for a long time, and I thought I'd just stream the recording of it for fun. And it's been 2 hours. Holy shit. It took 2 hours to fucking do this entire tier list. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass to edit. But okay. I don't even know how. It might even be like a 2-hour video. Honestly. Now all the characters and vehicles. I imagine I did that today. Yo, my voice is dead. I could not do the tier list. I'll hopefully chat for a little bit though. Yeah, we'll chat for a bit before I leave. That was fun though. I had a blast. I love doing tier list stuff. Oh, now but honestly, I wouldn't mind doing the vehicles. But I would probably lean towards like the competitive side though. Nah, this song is kind of not it right now. Oh man, this was a stream. Honestly, I know my non-gaming streams don't usually do that well, but I wanted to stream this regardless. To get like, it's more or less like a one bird with 2 stones. Or no, 1 stone for 2 birds. I don't know. What was the saying? I have no idea. 2 birds for 1 stone. There we go. That's it. I found it. But yeah, no, I just wanted to have fun and do that. I'm glad I got it and finished it up. I did not think it was going to take 2 hours. It was insane. I did not think that. Like, the fact that it took 2 hours is crazy for me. Good luck. Yeah. Editing this beast is going to take forever. I'll have to see. I'm hoping I can make it like an hour at least. I'm hoping. But you'll imagine I set up OBS wrong. That'd be so crazy if I did. Yeah, faster, it would have been less short. I had some stuff to say, man. I wanted to talk about most of the tracks, at least a little bit. But near the end, I definitely did stop yapping as much. I will say. I got through like the booster course pass kind of quick. But I think most of my tracks I like the most are from the base game. Like, a lot of like the A tier tracks are from the first game. Then a lot of the S tier tracks are from the booster course pass. That's kind of how it works. I love Mariokart though. So I think I might make another one. I'm one I'll write a script for and do stuff like. Today was just like, yo, yapping. I yapped about my tracks. So I'd love to make a track or a video where I do just like actually like definitively for me rank every single one with the script and everything. When I get really back into video editing. But I think this will make a fun couple of. I think I have some good shorts out of this. Definitely. Like content-wise. I have a good thing going. Actually, hold on a second. There we go. Oh, but I think, oh man, 2 hour. I got my regular stream in though. I thought this might take a lot longer. At the start, I thought this would take a lot longer because of just how I was going. I'm lucky it didn't take as long as I thought it would. And I also got my stream out of the way today. I'm glad for that. And later, I think soon enough, I think like on Sunday, I'm gonna be playing Mario RPG. We started that playthrough a couple months ago, and I think it would be fun to come back for Mario RPG. It'll be a fun time for that. But I think that's it for me, though. I'm gonna go and chill out, let my voice rest. And I'm just gonna go vibe. So hopefully you enjoyed the stream today, guys. I had a fun time. I want to do more tier lists in the future. And now that I've done a tier list of my own for Mario Kart tracks, like I said this earlier too, I want to react to some other people's tracks and give my 2 cents into their lists. Now that I've done my own, I think that'd be a fun thing to do later on, after I upload that video, of course. Because it's only fair to have my own, if I'm going to, like, my own list as proof, if I react to others and critique others. That's kind of what I feel like. But with that being said, that's been it for me. I'm going to go and vibe. Watch some anime or something. I don't know. Everything except New York Track is S. Oh, okay. That is my list. Yo, that's crazy. That's hella biased. New York Minute is